What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Commanders Daily. I'm Bob Matthews. This is your one-stop shop for everything going on with the Burgundy and Gold. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss an episode of it. Hope you are having a good Monday. Yesterday was the first day training camp was open to fans, and the place was absolutely packed. About 6,000 people showed up. They sold out of all the tickets within minutes of putting them up for grabs. And it was for the first time in a long time, we actually saw a line down Joe Gibbs Drive trying to get into the facility. So really, really good news there that they were able to get such a great turnout. Not that we're that surprised about it, but and the big story coming out of it, of course, was that Terry McLaurin has reported to camp. Now, you have to put the brakes on that a little bit because, well, he has reported he is not practicing. It is what the industry calls a hold in. Instead of a hold out, a hold in. Big difference is he's not getting fined anymore because he is actually there at the practice facility. What does it mean? We're really not sure, to be honest with you. We'd like to think that it's a positive sign, maybe a gesture of goodwill on Terry's part. Maybe the two sides have been talking and there's been some movement. Like I said, I still expect him back at least within the next couple of weeks. I know originally I said I thought it was going to get done by training camp. So in the interests of moving the goalposts a little, I think at the very latest now, I think the target has to be the latest being after the first preseason game against New England. So that would put it about mid-August. Hopefully it gets done before that because, as I said earlier today on the Bob Matthews Show podcast, by the way, if you want to check that out, it's on Believe.com. But starting wide receivers, you can't. Adam Peters can't go out of his office down the hall to the vending machine, stick $1 in there, hit G1, and out pops another number one wide receiver. They're not around. If Terry is your number one wide receiver, then it is what it is, and you've got to pay him. Now, granted, it's not going to be Jamar Chase money, but it's got to be up there north of $30 million, and you're going to have to do it for a couple of years. And if you are that dead set on in your thinking that wide receivers production dips when they turn 30, that's just something you're going to have to live with for a couple of years. It's the price of doing business. So like I said, I think it's going to work out within the next couple of weeks. Terry was signing a bunch of autographs, said that he wanted to be there for the fans. He said in the past that, he doesn't want to, he wants to cause as minimal a distraction as possible. He said the only beef is with the front office, got nothing to do with any of the guys on the field. We'll take him at his word. Obviously, we take him at his word on that because he's never had a beef with anybody there. I think, like I said, it's just the waiting game now, and hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we will get it resolved, and he'll be back on the practice field. Speaking of the practice field, though, so who has been, making some noise here so far? Well, Trey Amos, for one, has been playing really, really well. Again, today was the first day. Sunday was the first day in pads, but he made another really, really good interception today. Picked off Jaden Daniels one-handed. They are really excited about him and Mikey Sanderstill as well. Sanderstill as well had an interception, and it's these two are key to that defensive backfield. If the Commanders have hit on these two guys, then you got to think that the secondary is in a lot better shape than it was just a couple of years ago. As a matter of fact, the entire defense has been playing well. Von Miller has looked good. So has the rest of the edge rushers. It's just one of those things where, and again, the defense always has the edge in training camp because they kind of know what's coming. But still, you'd rather see them playing good than not. And so far, the defense has looked sharp. I don't think that means anything, I don't think that means you have to worry about Jaden Daniels or anything. Everybody is just, has said that he's looked really, really sharp. I do think, though, that you have to look at what's happening with the offense in training camp and say, Terry McLaurin not being out there, that kind of makes a difference. And it's going to make a big difference when he gets back. Yet another reason why they need to get him back. All right, finally, we love to do it as many chances as we get, and that is viewer mail. We appreciate you guys dropping those comments in the comments section, and we got some more of them. We were talking about Luke McCaffrey yesterday, and we got some reaction on that. At Devin Hardy says, so glad Luke is getting some first-team reps. I'm excited to see Luke go off this season and quiet the non-believers. Thanks again for all the info. Let's go Washington. Devin, you are absolutely welcome. And at Maxwell Marlin 880, Luke has sneaky quickness and excellent hands. Was open many times last year and not seen. Jaden knows this and is working on that exact thing. I agree with you, Max. I do. You watch McCaffrey's tape from last year, and it's really impressive. Again, and why shouldn't it be? He comes from a football family. He's going to get it eventually. It's just a matter of him and Jaden getting in sync. You're right. I expect big things out of McCaffrey this year. I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do on the field. All right, that's going to do it for us. Again, the guys hit the field again on Monday morning. We will wrap it all up for you tomorrow and have a complete report. Remember, hit the like and subscribe button. Join us again tomorrow. Like the wise man once said, if you're out on your bike tonight, as always, do wear white.